welcome back to my channel and happy Monday. So this past weekend, I was at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter in Orlando, Florida with my dad and my sister, and oh my goodness, was it amazing. I loved absolutely every second of it, and of course I did vlog it, so that vlog will be coming your way this Thursday. And real quick, I did announce the 5 winners from my 20K giveaway in last week's video, so make sure you go watch that. I will pop it up on the screen in case you missed it. Okay, so about a month ago, I posted a poll on my Twitter account asking you guys what videos you would like to see in the future. And while I made videos on the top 2 choices, which was the technological side of writing and subplots, the third most popular choice was how to make a copyright page for your book. So that's what we're going to talk about today, and we're also going to talk about how you can copyright your book if you so choose and what that whole process looks like. So first things first, what is a copyright page and why do you need it? The copyright page carries the copyright notice, edition information, publication information, printing history, cataloging data, and the book's ISBN, which is its identification number. Credits for design, production, editing, and illustration are also commonly listed on the copyright page. You need a copyright page because it's the way your book is represented to librarians, bibliographers, other publishers, quantity sales buyers, or other writers who are wishing to use quotations from your book. Now, there is no one right way to make a copyright page. There are long versions and there are short versions. For my books, I've opted for a medium-sized version because of the amount of information I want to have included on my copyright page. The single most important element on the copyright page is the copyright notice itself. And the copyright notice usually consists of 3 elements: the C symbol with the circle around it, or the word copyright, or the abbreviation COPR, the year of first publication of the book, and an identification of the owner of the copyright, which is usually your name as the author or the publishing company. So right here on the screen, I will show you what it looks like for my books. It'll say copyright C 2017 or whatever year the book was published, and then my name, Kristen Martin. So here's a rundown on some of the elements that you can include on your copyright page for a self-published book. First, you have your reservation of rights. This is where you outline what rights you reserve and what rights you allow. Any trademark notices the publisher may hold to names and logos of the publishing company or its imprint, cataloging and publication data, which is usually from the Library of Congress, an edition of the book, so if it's the first edition of the book, then that would be included on the copyright page, credits to the contributors of the book, such as the book cover designer, production managers, proofreaders, indexers, or editors. And then if you would like, this is optional, you can include a statement of environmental friendliness if you know for a fact that the book is being printed on recycled paper or with non-toxic soy inks. Another option you can have on your copyright page are the printings and years indicators. This is usually that odd string of long numbers at the bottom of the copyright page, where the left margin indicates years that the book has been in print, and on the right is a series of numbers to indicate how many times it's been printed. The copyright page usually comes right after the title page. I've actually found some great templates via the book designer where you can just copy and paste the copyright page straight into your book and adjust certain text as needed. I'll make sure to leave the link to these copyright page templates in the description box below. So let's look at the long version and the short version of these copyright templates. So in the long version, you can see it says copyright with the symbol, the year it was published by the name of the person who wrote it, and then you have your reservation of rights. So here it says all rights reserved, no part of this publication may be reproduced, distributed, or transmitted in any form or by any means, including blah, blah, blah. So you can see all of that. That's something you can copy and paste, and you can keep that the same. You can add what you allow and what you reserve. Then there's the address of the publishing company, which in this case is Imaginary Press. So you have the name of the company, the address, as well as the website. You can put that it's printed in the United States of America, and then you can have your cataloging and publication data. This is the information you would get from the Library of Congress, and then they have listed that it's the first edition, and then you can see the string of numbers at the bottom. And then we can look at the short version, which says copyright with the C symbol, the year it was published by the name of the author. This just says all rights reserved. This book or any portion thereof may not be reproduced or used in any manner whatsoever without the express written permission of the publisher, except for the use of brief quotations in a book review. Then it just says printed in the United States of America, first printing and the year, the ISBN, the name of the publishing company and the address, as well as the website to that publishing company. So I want to show you guys an actual example of my copyright page from Shadow Crown. I have the name of the book, copyright, and then the year it was published, as well as my name. This is my rights reservation and what I will allow. And then I also have my information for the publishing company that I created. I have my Library of Congress control number, as well as my ISBN for paperback. I gave credit to the cover illustration, which was by Damon Zaw, as well as the year that they created the cover, and also the map for Shadow Crown. And then at the bottom here, I have which edition it is. So it's edition 1, which is why it counts back from 10. So if you had a second edition of your book, then you would just take away the 1. So it'd count back from 10 and it would end at 2. So that is my medium-sized copyright page. So those are the basics of the copyright page. Again, there's not one right way to do it. There's long versions, short versions, medium versions. It's whatever you want to include on the copyright page of your book. Now, when it comes to actually copywriting your book, technically your work is copyrighted the minute your pen hits paper or your fingers hit keyboard. And when I say copyrighted, that means it's protected. Your work is protected as your own. You, the author, own the copyright to your book the moment it is written. This is before publishing it and before even looking at copyright registration. Now, if you actually want to copyright your book and submit it to the Copyright Office, I can only speak to this for those living in the US. So if you live in another country, you're gonna have to do some research on how to do this. But if you live in the US and you would like to have your work on file with the Copyright Office, you can submit a PDF version of your book to copyright.gov/registration. As a self-published author who owns the right to your work, you can file a copyright registration for only $35. You'll receive a certificate of copyright in the mail, and your book will be on file with the US Copyright Office. I do this for each one of my books because it gives me peace of mind. It's not something you have to do, but if you would just sleep better at night knowing that your work is on file with the United States Copyright Office in case anything were to happen, again, it's just peace of mind. And for additional protection, you can also register your work with the Writers Guild of America. This option is really useful if you have a final draft of a script that you want to protect. Registering your script with the WGA will allow you to create a public record of your claim to authorship. You can register with the Writers Guild of America West in Los Angeles and or the WGA East, which is based in New York. To register your script, you're going to need to mail in a package that contains the title page of the material and your name, one unbound copy of the material, and a check for the registration fee. You can also complete the registration process online at the WGA website. The WGA charges $10 for members of the guild, and it's $20 for non-members at WGA West and $22 for non-members at the WGA East. So there are some options for you if you would like to copyright your work and have it on file. So there you have it, how to copyright your book and make the copyright page. If you like the content today or if it helped you in any way, please give this video a thumbs up to support my channel, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future writing advice videos. All of my Amazon best-selling books, The Alpha Drive, The Order of Omega, and Restitution, as well as my newest book, Shadow Crown, are available for purchase on Amazon and Barnes & Noble, as well as the Book Depository and Books A Million. You can also order signed copies of all of my books. For more information on how to get your hands on autographed copies, go to my website at KristenMartinBooks.com and click on the Buy Books tab on the menu bar. If you're a fan of audiobooks, make sure to check out my affiliate link with Audible listed in the description box below. You can get a free audiobook download and a free 30-day trial for their service. Who doesn't love free stuff? So make sure you check them out. There is a freebie up on my other website at thatsmarthustle.com called 5 action steps you can take right now to start showing up for your dreams. And if you benefit from that guide, then you will absolutely love my mini webinar series called Hustle Smarter, Not Harder. It's a 1-hour-long webinar with an accompanying workbook to help you in cultivating your dream life and to get you where you want to be faster. To learn more, read testimonials, and sign up, please go to thatsmarthustle.com and click on the webinars tab on the menu bar. If you can't get enough of the girl boss vibes, make sure to check out my podcast, That Smart Hustle, which is available on iTunes and SoundCloud. If you're looking for constructive feedback on your first chapter or want to chat with me face-to-face about a particular topic, I do offer some writerly services and the spots are filling up fast. For more information on how you can book me for a first chapter critique or a Skype consultation, go to my website at KristenMartinBooks.com and click on the Services Offered tab on the menu bar. I'm officially attending BookCon again next year in New York City on June 2nd and June 3rd. I will have a booth number 1242 where I'll be selling and signing copies of all of my books, so I hope I get the chance to meet all of you. And if you're not already following me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, make sure you do that for daily writing, inspiration, and advice, as well as to see sneak peeks of what I've got going on during my days. Social media is also where I announce prize promotions, giveaways, and much more, so make sure you're following me. If you have any questions or think of a topic for one of my next videos, please leave it in the comments down below. And make sure you tune into next week's video because I have a really exciting announcement about something that I'm launching in the very near future. Again, I want to thank you so much for watching. I would love for you to hit that subscribe button on your way out. Don't forget I post new writing advice videos on Mondays and personal day in the life vlogs on Thursdays. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Of my 20K giveaway and last week. You can register with either the writers. You can register with either. And make sure you tune into next week's video because and make sure you tune into as well as to see sneak peeks of what Don't forget I post new writing advice videos on Mondays and personal day in the life vlogs on Hot Mess Express.